I'm here today with Shawn Cadeau, the COO of Vena Solutions. Shawn, thank you for being with us today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Give our viewers a little bit of an introduction into Vena Solutions and what it is that you do.
Okay, great. Vena Solutions has been around for just over 6 years, and the company has a SaaS cloud-based platform where we automate financial processes. We primarily sell into the Office of Finance, and we do things with our platform where we automate things like annual budgeting, planning, and forecasting, revenue performance management, the month-end close process. All of these financial processes, we bring a level of control and automation to companies. Generally, companies of about 20 million in revenue and above are great customers for Vena.
So essentially what you're doing is making workflow easier within the company itself.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of our customers are using spreadsheets to manage these processes, and this leads to spreadsheet proliferation where they have hundreds of spreadsheet files with different sources of information and the truth. And what we're able to do is we're able to automate that, put a controlled workflow and routing process in place, a single source of data and database. But one of our key differentiators is that everyone gets to work in Excel, and we tie back to that database and tie back to their core systems. So they're working in a familiar interface, gives them high-end user adoption, and they're able to get their solution up and running very, very quickly, which is unlike some of our competitors in the space.
Well, talk a little bit about the space itself and the market potential that you see.
Yeah, we play in a category called corporate performance management, and a lot of the vendors in the space, they have a philosophy which is all about those spreadsheets are very bad in your organization, and you need to eliminate them and remove them and put a very structured, rigid process in place, and that's going to solve a lot of your problems inside your business. Unfortunately, when someone goes and puts that in place, those systems are pretty structured and rigid, and the finance department ends up finding that they don't have the freedom and the control to do the data analysis, to gather the information that they're looking for, and they're bound by the way that system was set up in the first place. So they end up resorting to spreadsheets, which then returns the problem that they tried to prevent in the first place. Vena basically provides the ability to continue to use the spreadsheet, but provides that enterprise class platform capability to automate and improve the process for the organization. So it's really the best of both worlds, and that's a unique differentiator for us.
Exactly. You're not reinventing the wheel, and you're realistic that spreadsheets are a part of corporate life.
That's right. That's correct.
Mm-hmm. Talk about some of the growth opportunities that you see for Vena. What's on the agenda for the next 6 to 12 months?
Yeah, we have some new exciting products that we're going to be launching soon. One of them is in the area of revenue performance management. And this extends the budgeting and planning process to the next level, to where you're able to have your corporate KPIs and the most important key indicators in your business. These are things like your sales, your actuals, plus your forecast. It's the analytics into what's your revenue going to be this quarter and next quarter. It's what are your best marketing channels and what is your CAC analysis on channels. How can you do what-if planning and know that if you spent more money on a certain channel, would that actually lead to more leads? And so from the top down at the executive level, right down into the person who's spending the budgets, you're able to provide a single source of that data. And it's pretty powerful if a company is able to automate these processes. What they're doing is they're spending less time pulling data and trying to produce this management reporting and actually analyzing the data so they can make better business decisions. And that's really the benefit of some of the new products that we're coming out with.
Mm-hmm. It's predictive in a sense.
Exactly. It's using AI and analytics and machine learning so that it's producing an analytics-based forecast, but it's always learning and growing, so it's adapting to the changes in sales rep productivity or marketing channel performance and updating itself as it goes forward. So some pretty exciting technology that we're coming out with in the future, and we've got a few pilot customers that we're working with right now.
Wonderful. Shawn, thank you so much for joining us. For our viewers, where can they go to learn more about Vena Solutions?
Yeah, the best place to go is to our website at venasolutions.com, and a lot of what we have to offer is on there, or they can speak directly to anyone at Vena. They can just fill out some information on the site, and we'd be happy to talk to them.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, Shawn.
You're welcome. Thank you very much for having me.
For SmallCapPower, I'm Angela Harmantis.